Did you know the average person makes over 100 excuses a day? That's right. Hundreds of tiny reasons, rationalizations, and justifications slip from our lips and minds, often without us even noticing. From the moment your alarm rings, the justifications start. 5 more minutes, too tired for the gym, I'll answer that email later. Before you've even left your bed, you've already given yourself permission to delay, to avoid, to settle for less than you're capable of. Each excuse seems harmless, but they add up, slowly burying your dreams and potential. Like grains of sand in an hourglass, they accumulate, quietly but relentlessly, until you look up and realize how much time and opportunity has slipped away. These tiny decisions are not harmless, they're self-sabotage in disguise. Every time you hesitate, every time you choose the easy way out, you're reinforcing a habit that keeps you stuck. Every excuse is a moment you choose comfort over courage, inaction over growth. It's a fork in the road, and each time you take the path of least resistance, you move further from the person you want to become. At first, it's a small barrier, but brick by brick, you build a wall so high you can't see the life you want. What starts as a single missed opportunity becomes a fortress of regret. You become a prisoner of your own creation. The walls you built to protect yourself from discomfort now keep you from freedom, growth, and fulfillment. I'm not here to shame you, I'm here to wake you up. We all do this. We all fall into the trap of our own excuses. But awareness is the first step toward change. Your life is built by the choices you make, especially in those small moments when it's easier to give up. The sum of your days is shaped by what you do when no one is watching. The good news? You built the wall so you can tear it down. Every excuse you challenge is a brick removed, a step closer to the life you want. It starts with recognizing excuses for what they are, decisions to delay your own happiness. When you see them clearly, you can finally choose differently. Let's stop pretending these excuses are valid. They're not your friends. They're holding you hostage. They're the invisible chains that keep you from moving forward. They drown out the voice inside you that's screaming for more. More joy, more accomplishment, more life. That voice deserves to be heard. Understanding this is the first step. Once you see the pattern, you can break it. You have to see the enemy clearly before you can defeat it. Excuses thrive in the shadows. Bring them into the light. Your excuses are the biggest obstacle between you and what you want. They're the gatekeepers to your potential. Today we start dismantling them, one brick at a time. With every action, you reclaim a piece of your future. It's time to get to work. The journey won't be easy, but every step forward is a victory over your old limitations. No more hiding behind justifications. No more letting your dreams collect dust while you wait for the right moment. No more letting comfort dictate your future. The life you want is waiting on the other side of your excuses. You're the architect and the demolition crew. Let's begin. The power to change is in your hands, starting right now. Why do we make excuses? To avoid discomfort. Our brains are wired to dodge pain and effort, even when the danger is just a new challenge. Excuses are your brain's emergency brake, keeping you safe in your comfort zone. I'm too busy really means I'm afraid I might fail. I'll start Monday means change is hard. It's not weakness, it's biology. But in today's world, the things that scare us are often the things we need to grow. Once you see excuses as a natural response to discomfort, you can override them. Thank your brain for trying to protect you, then take action anyway. Excuses rarely look like excuses. They masquerade as logic. I can't start a business because the economy is bad. I can't find a partner because all the good ones are taken. These aren't facts. They're stories we tell ourselves to avoid risk. The danger? You start believing you're a victim of circumstance, giving away your power. This is the cage you build, bar by invisible bar. The key, become a detective in your own life. When you hear an excuse, challenge it. Is it really true, or just a story to avoid discomfort? By questioning your narrative, you expose the excuse for what it is, a feeling disguised as fact. That's how you start breaking free. I don't have time is the king of excuses. We all have packed schedules, but it's not about having time. It's about making time. Next time you say, "I don't have time," replace it with, "It's not a priority." It stings, but it's honest. We all have the same 24 hours. The difference is how we use them. The no time excuse is a signal. Your actions don't match your desires. Use it as a diagnostic tool, not a stop sign. Find the wasted minutes, scrolling TV, and reclaim them. Start with just 15 minutes a day. Take one small step toward your goal. Momentum from tiny actions beats any excuse. Time isn't the problem, your decisions are. Make your priorities visible in your calendar. "I'm not good enough" is the most paralyzing excuse. It's called imposter syndrome, and everyone feels it, even the successful. The difference? They don't let it stop them. Not being good enough isn't a permanent state. It's just a gap in skill or experience. That feeling is a sign you're pushing your limits. Let it guide you. If you're not a good speaker, practice. If you're not a good writer, write more. The excuse contains the instructions for its own destruction. Next time that voice whispers, "You're not good enough," answer, "Not yet, but I'm working on it." Reframe it as progress, not a dead end. Your inadequacy is a starting line, not a life sentence. Take the next small step. "I'm too tired." We've all said it. Sometimes you do need rest, but often the tiredness is emotional or mental, not physical. It's the fatigue of living out of alignment with your goals. Ever notice how excitement can suddenly energize you? That's because you're not just tired, you're uninspired. The things you're too tired to do are often the things that would energize you. Use the 5-second rule. Count down and just start. Put on your shoes, open your laptop, pick up your guitar. Do it for 5 minutes. Action creates energy and motivation. Don't wait to feel energized. Act your way into it. Your spirit needs fuel, not just your body. Start and let momentum do the rest. Let's get tactical. When it comes to making real change, it's not just about having the right intentions. It's about having a system that works, even when motivation is low. Here's a 3-step process, the flip, that you can use to turn any excuse into action, no matter how stuck you feel. Step 1. Isolate and identify. Pause for a moment and notice the excuse that's holding you back. Catch the excuse, say it out loud, and name the feeling behind it. Fear, insecurity, overwhelm, or maybe just plain old resistance. Step 2. Challenge and reframe. Don't just accept the excuse, question it. Ask yourself, is this really true or is it just a story I'm telling myself? Then flip the narrative. Remind yourself, this is an opportunity to learn and grow. Every excuse can be a doorway to progress if you let it. Step 3. Act small. Take the tiniest action. Open the document, write your name, update one line, or just set a timer for 5 minutes. The reframe is useless without action. Even the smallest step forward breaks the cycle of inaction. Each small step proves your excuse is a liar, and you're more capable than you think. Momentum builds with every tiny victory. Progress compounds, and soon, what felt impossible becomes routine. Interrupt the old pattern. Create a new one. Every time you act, you're rewiring your habits. Don't wait for motivation. Create it by taking action, even when you don't feel ready. The flip works on any excuse, anytime. Use it daily and watch your confidence grow. Choose action over inaction every single time. That's how you move forward. That's how you build a new habit, one small, intentional step at a time. Imagine a life where excuses don't control you. You wake up with purpose, not dread. Challenges become opportunities, not reasons to quit. The voice of self-doubt fades, replaced by action and accomplishment. This isn't fantasy. It's what happens when you take responsibility for your choices. You stop blaming circumstances and start steering your own life. It's scary, but freeing. You have the power to create your future. This reality is built choice by choice, day by day. Every small act of courage rewires your brain. You become someone who takes action, not someone who makes excuses. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Catch yourself faster, act sooner, get back up one more time. Commit to showing up for your life even on the hard days. We've uncovered the truth about excuses and how to flip them into action. You now know that every excuse is just a story you tell yourself, a story you have the power to rewrite. The real question is, what will you do with this knowledge? But knowledge is useless without action. You can read every book, watch every video, and listen to every podcast, but unless you move, nothing changes. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is bridged by what you do, starting now. Every journey, no matter how long, begins with a single, often uncomfortable step. What's the one thing you've been putting off? Picture it. That's your starting line. It could be a phone call, a workout, or simply making your bed. Whatever it is, see it clearly in your mind. I'm not asking you to change your whole life, just take one tiny action. One small move is all it takes to shift your momentum and prove to yourself that you can begin. Prove to yourself you're in control. Show yourself that you can choose action over hesitation, even if it's just for a moment. As soon as this ends, do something. Stand up, write a sentence, send a text. The size doesn't matter. Starting does. The smallest action can break the cycle of procrastination and spark real change. This is your moment of decision. In these next 5 seconds, you have the power to choose progress over comfort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Act. Start now. Don't overthink it. Just move. Share your action. Let's start a movement of people who turn excuses into motivation. Inspire others by showing what's possible in just a few seconds. Your future self is waiting. The person you want to become is just on the other side of this decision. Don't make them wait any longer. Every second you hesitate is a second further from your goals. The only thing between you and your goals is the next 5 seconds. That's all it takes to begin rewriting your story. Take them. Begin. Your new chapter starts now.